Welcome to Midweek Motivation. Today we're going to talk about making space. What do I mean by making space? When you want something, when you're inviting something into your life, and yes, you need to invite it into your life, you need to make space for it. Think about when you go buy a new piece of furniture or even a new piece of clothing. You have to make space for it, right? You have to move the existing furniture around or reposition certain things or something like that. Maybe you have to move some other clothes in the closet, or if you color code, you have to make a spot in the right place. The same is true when we're wanting things in our life. Do you ever feel like you're going after something and you maybe aren't getting it or achieving it as fast as you wanted, and you start to become anxious and overwhelmed, and you just keep working harder and harder and harder, and pretty soon you're just all consumed by this one thing, right? You become stressed out. Maybe you're not eating as well or sleeping as well as you should be, and you just can't figure out what other things you need to do and what way to go. Sometimes you just have to take a step back. What else is going on in your life? Maybe there's things you need to get rid of to make space. Maybe you need to clean something up. Do you have unfinished business? Are you going after something that's conflicting with a certain thing that you have or that you're doing right now? Here's a simple example. Somebody who's in a relationship and looking for another relationship. If you have a spouse or significant other or partner, you shouldn't be looking for another one. Get out of the first one before you get in the second one. Look at what's holding you back. Look at what's causing conflict. Give yourself permission to take a step back. Take some time out. Do some clearing. Get rid of unfinished business. Clear up things that need to be cleared up. Is there a conflict that maybe needs to be settled? Make space for what you want. And make sure it's what you want. We talked about that in a prior midweek motivation. But we need to make space for what we want in life. Make sure you're ready and that you're willing to deal with the consequences. Everything has a consequence. It doesn't mean it's bad. A consequence is not always a bad thing. Sometimes it's a good thing. But there's a cause and effect. So make sure you're ready, and then make the space, invite what you want into your life, and then have trust that it's going to happen. Get out there, go after what you want, but before you spend too much time and energy, make sure you have the space to put it. Have a great week, and I'll see you in next week's Midweek Motivation.